That's a big one. Oh, that's a good one, man. Uh-oh. There's one. Oh, that's a good bass. Yes, sir. Oh, it's a good one, too. Look at that thing. I mean, that thing is down there. Today, I am fishing up in Michigan on a lake that I have never seen in my life, and I'm giving myself 7 hours to catch 5 bass that weigh 15 pounds, and if I don't, I will shave my head. Upon arriving on this lake, I noticed that the water temp was around 52 degrees. We have about 3 foot of visibility, and I'm assuming that we're going to have bass that are still in winter areas, as well as bass that are up shallow and everywhere in between. Now, a lot of times when I get to a new lake, the first thing that I like to do is idle around to see what cover and structure I'm going to be dealing with. But since I launched the boat at 7 a.m., I know that I probably have a small window of a morning bite. So I decided to idle over to this small pinch point to just start fishing. A pinch point like this is a perfect pre-spawn area where large volumes of fish can be confined into a small area as they move from deep water to shallow water. Right out here is that big deep hole. And then bam, it just bottlenecks. Any bass that wants to move from deep water, maybe back into there, they have to go through this little section right here. After fishing around the pinch point and catching nothing, I decided to idle the rim of this deep hole on the lake. This is the deepest part of the entire lake, and I am sure that some bass winter in this hole. My hope was to find some sort of cover somewhere on the drop that might hold some bass that are still in their wintering area. Now, I was expecting some grass and rock, but I actually ended up finding some random logs that were laying on the bottom. So after marking a few of them, I swung my boat around and started casting a jerk bait at the logs. I got one. I got something big. What is it? Oh, it is a largemouth on a piece of wood. Oh, he's barely got it. He's barely got it. My first one. Gosh, it's a good one. The worst thing about a jerkbait is grabbing a fish that has a mouthful of them. This fish is froze. Let's go, baby. Let's go. All right, fish number one. Look at that. Sun's still coming up. We're about 40 minutes into fishing. Great fish to start with. I idled kind of the rim of this really deep hole, and I saw some logs just laying on the ground. I decided to make a couple of casts over those logs, and he just came up on it. So first fish, let's see what she weighs, baby. 302. What an awesome fish. All right, good first fish. After catching that one bass, I decided to try and duplicate this by idling around a little more to see if I couldn't find more wood. Now, I was able to find a lot more wood. However, after fishing this for about an hour, I hadn't caught any more fish. So I decided that that fish was a fluke and I was going to keep dissecting the lake. Now, something that caught my eye in the distance was a bridge. Again, this is a perfect pinch point that can funnel large numbers of bass, so I decided to head over to see what it was all about. Now, on my way over to the bridge, I happened to idle across a small point and I noticed this rock ridge on the bottom. I went ahead and put some waypoints on it, and I decided I would hit this rock ridge after I fished the bridge. A fish? That is a fish. What I got, but it's not small. Look at that. There you go. There's one. Oh, is that a bass? That may have been a pike. Is that a pike? It's a pike. Dadgummit. Thank you, bud. After fishing Pike Bridge, which I decided to name it, I thought I would go back to that small rock ridge I had idled over to see if there was any bass on it. Here he comes again. Two of them. Got him. Oh, it's a little one. I wonder he came back for it. Might be a keeper. I don't know what the keeper length is here. Should check. All right, well, we just got keeper number 2, a little 14-incher here. But hey, it's another fish. They came out of a little scattered patch of grass really close to that little like rock vein that I saw when I was idling. That fish weighs 1.25, so just a little 1.25 pound fish. But hey, it's a second bass, and it just gets my juices flowing, so it feels good. After catching this small keeper on a point, I thought maybe this was another pattern that I could run. So I decided to run around and hit some points in hopes to find some more fish. After looking at my map, I noticed that this one area looked perfect. We had several small points in a confined area that I could hit very quickly, as well as a pinch point for bass to go through. So I thought I would spend a little time hitting all of these areas really quickly and fishing these points to see if it was a pattern. Got one. All right, it's a better one there. Gosh, that fish wanted it quick. Let's go. Yes. All right, new wrinkle to the equation, maybe. We came around this corner and I fired up. You can see there's some laydowns on the bank there. Fired up at that laydown with this jerkbait and pulled this fish way out. I don't know how far he followed it, if he followed it from the laydown itself, but we just got number 3 and I'm pumped about that. Let's go. Number 3 is 235. All right. That brings us up to just under 7 pounds. Keep on going, baby. Gosh, these northern fish, man, I love the way that they look. Don't they look just so good? Now, real quick, a word from today's sponsor, Omnia Fishing. Tyler Berger with Bass Fishing HQ here. The true secret to catching more bass is learning how to efficiently find bass. That is why Omnia's Premium Pro app has become one of my main tools to go out there and break down a body of water. Say it's the springtime and I want to find the warmest water on the lake. All I got to do is add the water temperature layer to my mapping and it will show me exactly where that is. Or what I love to do is combine different layers. We all know when it comes to getting on a glide bait bite that you want to find clear water as well as some wind. So simply combining the water clarity layer as well as the wind direction layer will show me every hot spot for a big glide bait on the lake. And now with no additional cost to Premium Pro members, the app has Navionics contours in 1-foot intervals for over 44,000 lakes across the US. The Premium Pro app only costs $49 for the year. And not only do you get everything that I just talked about, but you will also receive 10% back on all of your purchases at Omnia as well as free shipping. So download the Premium Pro app and start your free trial today. After catching the third fish, I realized that the first bass I caught was on a piece of wood and the third bass that I caught was also on a piece of wood. So maybe the bass were just wanting wood. So I decided to spend some time fishing more laydowns as well as just spending some time in shallow water, which I hadn't done since I had been to the lake. I was just trying to see if the fish had already moved up shallow. After fishing shallow as well as hitting several more points, I still only had 3 fish to show for it, and I was way far away from my 15-pound goal. I was over 3 hours into my day, and I was starting to see trimmers in my future. So I decided that I was going to spend some time idling over this large grass flat in the middle of the lake. Grass is definitely something that I absolutely love to do, but after spending a lot of time idling over this grass, I found nothing special. No holes, no ditches, no points. It was just monotonous amounts of grass. And the worst thing is, as I killed about an hour and a half doing this. So around noon, with only 2 hours left in my day, I decided to move farther up the lake to see if I could find some warmer water, and decided to stop at the entrance of this spawning pocket. It was starting to get warm out, and the water temps were also starting to rise. So I thought I would spend 20 or 30 minutes in this pocket fishing quickly to see if more fish had started to move up shallow.
There's one. Come on, be a bass. Be a bass. Be a bass. Be a bass. It's a bass. Oh, it's a good one too. Let's freaking go. Oh, he's barely hooked. He's barely hooked. Gosh darn, why do they always have to be barely hooked? Come here, buddy. Come on, just give up. Just give up. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Oh, yes. That might be the biggest one of the day. Look at that. On the old rattle trap. Well, not a rattle trap. This is actually an ARC lipless crankbait. A Z63. Bluegill colored. Just got fish number 4. It's a beauty. I think this is going to be the biggest fish of the day. I decided to pop up shallow, like real shallow. Not using my Mega Live at all. I'm just kind of fan casting the middle of this like little bay, little spawning pocket area. Let's see what this fish is. Oh yeah, biggest one of the day. 326. Let's go. Yes. It's more like what I'm talking about, guys. Oh, beautiful fish. Look how beautiful. See how much darker in complexion that fish is compared to those other ones that we've caught? You can tell he's been up shallow. So I'm gonna keep doing this for a little bit. I think that fish will only keep flooding the bank. Oh, what a beautiful fish right there. Beauty.
Now, after catching that bass and proceeding to fish through this pocket, I still felt as if the fish were not up yet. The bass that I had caught was towards the mouth of the pocket. So I decided I would start fishing on the outside of this island to hopefully find some pre-spawn bass that were about to move up. Now, when I moved out past the island, I noticed that the grass was a lot more patchy with holes and bare spots. This is exactly what I was looking for originally out in the middle of the lake. So I decided to just start covering water with that lipless crankbait, hitting all these bare spots and holes to see what I could do. And it was the best decision of the day.
What a fish. That is a fish. Oh, it's a good one too. Dude, he crushed it. I don't even see that bait at all. Oh, it's a good one, man. That is a good one. Get out of them weeds, dude. Oh my gosh, it is completely down his throat. That's what you want. Come here, Bubba. That is a good one. Come here. Come here. Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Look at that. I mean, completely corked that thing. Look at that bad boy. Let's freaking go. Dude, that thing wasn't even really hooked. He was just kind of, he had just eaten it far enough. It was kind of pinned in there. That little bait is sexy. Look at that. That's probably about a 3, I don't know, 3 3/4. Let's weigh it. Let's see. I made my way up into that pocket over there that I was talking about, but it just started getting really shallow. And the grass turned into slime. Nobody likes slime. And let's see what this guy weighs. That was a little bit over. 3.52, but that's number 5. That is number 5. We have got to get rid of that little tiny guy. We're at 1342, only 1.5 pounds away from our weight that we wanted. Look at that. He absolutely choked that thing. I'm gonna keep slinging that trap around a little bit. Look at that. Gosh, it's beautiful. I don't remember the last time I was on a good trap bite, but man, it is so much fun. Good fish there. 2 over 3 pounds up here, so maybe this is the deal. I don't know. Gosh, I just love it. I love it so much. All right, Bubba. Thank you. Let's see if you got any buddies. Oh, phew. That fish just completely annihilated it. Oh no! I just got piked. Woohoo! I got one. Let's go. I just like it because it's more BB sounding. I feel like a lot of the traps these days have more ball bearings, and this one's a little bit more BBs. And fishing on a 14-pound test. And I got a 7-foot grinder series, Arc Tharp series rod, and a 7.1-to-1 gear ratio reel. Honestly, I like to fish traps a lot on like my chatterbait rod, which is the B Hitte. But I guess you could say I wasn't truly prepared. I don't really have a designated trap rod. So this is actually the rod I use a lot for square bills. I'm afraid to cast back there, but for some reason there might be a group of them there. Thing is I did not retie after that last fish, and he had it completely engulfed, and his teeth may have got it, so that may have been another bass. I just didn't put a lot of pressure on him. Like I said, I'm fishing 14-pound test, so it's not super light by any means. Is that one? Yes, it is. Okay, we may have found something here. Yes, sir. That'll call. It's not as big as that last one, but it'll definitely call. Oh, yes. It'll definitely call, baby. Let's go. That's a 2. Oh, give me some trap fish. There's another one. Not as big as that last one, but I'm hoping I found something here. Okay, our small one is a 125, so that's definitely gonna help. This is probably in the 2, a little over 2. Yep, 222. Gives us almost a pound. So we're at 1439. We are less than a pound away from our goal weight. Come on. So we still got time. Oh man, that was fun. Dude, trap bite? Come on. Come on, somebody. What happened? There he is. Got him. Got him that time. Oh, that feels a little bit better. Is that a pike? I think it's a pike. That's a pike. Please don't. Let me get my bait back, dude. I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do it. Oh. There's one. Gosh. He crushed it, thing. I don't know what it is. It's a bass. That one actually popped it. Not the right size. Chunky fish though. Okay. Uh-oh. That's either a big bass or a pike. Oh, I don't know what that was, but it was massive. Dude. There's one. That's definitely feeling bassy. Yeah, yep. Not gonna help us though. Dadgummit, I think that last one was a big bass. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Beauty. Yeah. Catching. Yeah. That one crushed it. Tell you what, it has been a long time since I've been on a lipless crankbait bite. I mean, a long time. There's one. That's a big one. Oh, please be a 3-pounder. Come on, baby. Oh, I don't know. He's gonna be close. No, he's not. Oh, gosh. He might help us. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. He might be close. Gosh. This bite is too much fun. Ooh, I don't know. He might be that. That's the CLEMONS. Check that out. That's a CLEMONS boat bass right there. The last couple of fish I've caught, man, they've really started to cork it. Really started to hit it pretty good. I think he's gonna help. I don't know. What is our small? Gosh, this is too much dang fun, dude. I think that's the deal though. You got to kind of get away from the thick stuff, get into more of the patchy stuff. So 222 is our small. I don't think he's going to be right around there. $2.46 helps us a little bit. Still not enough though. We are at $14.63, less than half a pound, less than 4/10 of a pound from our mark. Let's go. Gosh, that is too much fun. There's another one. Come on, baby. Be a big one. Come on, baby. I think he's feeling bigger. Come on. Oh man, he's feeling pikey all of a sudden. Feeling pikey all of a sudden. A pike. That's got to be a pike. Yep, dadgummit. Stop that, dude. I will unhook you. You just Hang tight. There you go. That's either a pike or a good bass. And that's gotta be a pike, dude. Oh, that's a good bass. Yes, sir. Dang, that thing. That might be the one. Yes, please. I think that might be the one that... Yes, that's a 3. If I can get him in the boat, I do not have to shave my head. Oh gosh, thank you, Lord. Come here, fish. Come here. Come here. He's got it choked, dude. I mean, look at that bait. That big one had it choked though too. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh gosh. That's it. I think that's it. I think that's it. Look at that thing. Look at that thing. I think that's the one. My wife would not have been happy. I hadn't told her yet. Beautiful fish. Beautiful. All right. Let's see what we got here. We got a 235 as our small. Should be bigger than 235. It is. Oh yeah. 324. Let's go. 324 brings us to 1552. Yes, sir. Gosh. Don't have to shave my head, baby. Thank you, Jesus. Look at that thing, man. Now the question is, do I just go home or do I still stay and have fun? I think you know what the answer is. Gosh. There's another one. Same exact spot. Oh my gosh. He's got just one hook. I don't know what our small one is. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. That one's bigger, I think. Let's go. I'm gonna get hooked. The 282. It bumps us up in weight. Almost 16 now. Gosh, beautiful, isn't it? I'm really losing my wind. Well, we just hit the 7-hour mark, and what a day it was for the lipless crankbait. It was honestly one of the most fun I have had all spring long catching fish. And I just want to reiterate to you guys that it took quite a long time to get on anything at all. Like, we had fished for 4.5, I think 5 hours, and only had 3 or 4 fish in the boat. And then all of a sudden we found that little stretch where there was a bunch of fish, and it was just a lot of fun. But that is what bass fishing is all about. It's about pressing on, continuing on, and sooner or later you're gonna run into the fish if you just keep covering water. I will leave a link down below for all the gear that I caught fish on today. The best bait was this little Arc lipless crankbait. It was a lot of fun out there. If you guys enjoyed the lake break style videos, I'm gonna leave a link for the most recent one that I did right here. So if you guys enjoyed this one, you will probably like this one as well. Also, don't forget, if you want to help support the channel, click on this fin fishing link, and I will see you guys in the next one.